Imagine a world where your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions hold the power to reshape reality itself. A world where you are not bound by circumstances, but instead stand as the architect of your existence, wielding the same creative energy that governs the stars. This is not mere fantasy. It is the truth hidden in plain sight, waiting for those brave enough to seek it. Throughout history, sages, mystics, and visionaries have whispered of a secret knowledge, a force so potent that it has shaped the rise and fall of empires, inspired groundbreaking discoveries, and transformed ordinary lives into extraordinary legacies. This wisdom was passed down through veiled texts, rituals, and teachings, guarded carefully to prevent its misuse. But now, as the veils of time begin to thin, this sacred truth is ready to be unveiled for those who are prepared to awaken. The key to this power lies not in the external world, but within. Your mind is the gateway, your beliefs the foundation, and your intentions the catalyst. The universe, vast and mysterious, operates on immutable laws that respond to the frequencies you emit. You are not a passive observer in the game of life. You are a co-creator, capable of bending the fabric of reality to your will. This journey is not for the faint of heart. To manifest effectively, you must confront the illusions that have clouded your perception and dismantle the beliefs that have limited your potential. You must learn to wield the tools of manifestation, focused thought, unwavering faith, and inspired action, with precision and clarity. As you turn these pages, you will delve into the alchemy of creation, learning how to align your inner world with the boundless energy of the universe. You will uncover the ancient laws that govern manifestation and discover practical rituals to awaken your latent power. This is not simply a book. It is a guide, a compass pointing you toward the life you are destined to live. The question is, are you ready? Are you ready to step into your role as the artist of your destiny? To transcend the boundaries of the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary? If so, the portal awaits. The secrets are here. All you need is the courage to step through. Welcome to the beginning of your transformation. Welcome to the art of manifestation. Hidden within every corner of existence lies a universal truth. The reality you experience is not fixed. It is malleable, shaped by the unseen forces of belief and intention. These forces, though intangible, are as real and unyielding as the laws of physics. They govern the unfolding of events, the attraction of opportunities, and the realization of dreams. At the heart of these forces lies the sacred law of manifestation, the principle that what you hold as an unshakable belief within your mind and heart becomes the blueprint for your reality. Consider this. The universe does not respond to fleeting desires or vague wishes. It does not recognize the language of uncertainty or the energy of doubt. Instead, it aligns itself with the conviction that resides deep within your being. Just as a sculptor must envision their masterpiece with clarity and certainty before chisel meets stone, you too must anchor your vision with unwavering belief to manifest it into existence. The sacred law of manifestation reveals a profound truth. You are not merely a participant in life, you are its co-creator. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are the tools with which you shape the experiences that unfold before you. This power, however, comes with responsibility. The universe mirrors not what you say you want, but what you deeply, undeniably believe to be true. To illustrate this principle, let us delve into the story of Marcus, a struggling artist whose life was transformed by the discovery of this sacred law. Marcus spent years pouring his soul into his work, yet his paintings sat unsold, collecting dust in his small apartment. Rejection and doubt shadowed his every move until one day, while exploring an old bookstore, he stumbled upon a faded letter tucked between the pages of an antique book. The letter contained a single profound truth. The universe responds not to wishes or wants, but to the unwavering conviction that dwells in the heart. What you believe with absolute certainty becomes your truth. Inspired by these words, Marcus began to shift his approach. Each morning he stood before his canvas, not with desperation, but with the calm certainty that his work would find its rightful audience. He visualized success with such clarity that it felt as though it had already arrived. He did not allow external circumstances to shake his belief. Slowly but surely, the world began to change around him. A stranger lingered in admiration before his street display. A local cafe offered its walls for an exhibition. A collector noticed his work, and soon, opportunities that once seemed impossible began to materialize. Marcus's unwavering belief acted as a magnet, drawing his vision from the realm of thought into the physical world. The power of belief, however, is not about blind faith or naive optimism. It is a disciplined alignment with the laws of creation. To manifest effectively, you must root your desires in the fertile soil of conviction, shielding them from the weeds of doubt and fear. Like a seed planted in the earth, your belief must be nurtured with care, faith, and patience. Doubt is the great disruptor of manifestation. It creates resistance, blocking the flow of energy that connects your vision to its realization. The universe operates with precision, responding to the clarity and consistency of your inner state. When your belief is unwavering, the universe aligns itself to support your vision, orchestrating events, people, and circumstances in ways you cannot yet fathom. This is your invitation to harness the sacred law of manifestation. Begin by choosing a single desire, a vision that ignites your soul. Commit to holding this vision with the same certainty with which you know the sun will rise. Each day, visualize your desire as though it has already come to pass. Feel the emotions it evokes, allowing them to flow through you as if your dream is already a living reality. The universe does not discriminate between dreams big or small, realistic or fantastical. It responds only to the energy you project, the belief you embody. The sacred law is timeless, immutable, and available to all who dare to wield it. You are standing at the threshold of transformation. Your current circumstances are not your destiny. They are merely reflections of past beliefs. The life you wish to create begins with the convictions you hold today. Embrace this truth, and the universe will respond in kind, bringing forth a reality shaped by the sacred law of manifestation. This is your journey. This is your power. Use it wisely. Reality is not as fixed or objective as it seems. Beneath its surface lies an invisible canvas, shaped by the lens through which you view the world. Perception is not passive. It is a creative act, a force that influences the unfolding of events around you. What you perceive to be true becomes the foundation of your experiences, making perception one of the most profound tools of manifestation. Imagine for a moment a young woman named Sarah, who moved through life feeling unseen and insignificant. Every interaction, every reflection in the mirror reinforced her belief that she lacked worth. It wasn't until she crossed paths with an elderly photographer in a bustling city square that her reality began to shift. The photographer, with his weathered camera and timeless wisdom, asked Sarah for permission to capture her essence. Reluctantly, she agreed. When he showed her the photograph, Sarah was stunned. The image staring back at her revealed a woman of grace and power, with a presence she had never recognized in herself. "This cannot be me," she whispered. The photographer smiled knowingly. "The lens captures truth," he said, "but your eyes have been clouded by false perceptions. You see what you have been taught to see, not what truly is." This encounter marked the beginning of Sarah's transformation. Each day she returned to the square, allowing the photographer's lens to reveal more of her authentic self. As her perception shifted, so too did her reality. Opportunities she had once overlooked began to present themselves. People around her started responding to the quiet confidence she had uncovered. Her world transformed, not because it had changed, but because she finally saw it, and herself, for what they truly were. The lesson here is clear. Perception acts as both a lens and a mirror. It shapes how you view the world and reflects back your beliefs about yourself. The universe aligns with the way you perceive your role within it. If you see yourself as powerless, the world will mirror that back to you. If you choose to perceive yourself as capable, worthy, and influential, the universe will respond in kind, offering experiences that affirm your inner vision. This is not about delusion or ignoring challenges. It is about recognizing the immense power of perspective and choosing to see beyond limitations. When you view obstacles as opportunities for growth, they cease to be barriers. When you see yourself as deserving of success, doors begin to open where none seem to exist. The principle of perception is deeply woven into the fabric of manifestation. Your outer reality is a projection of your inner state. The thoughts you entertain, the beliefs you hold, and the stories you tell yourself all contribute to the world you experience. By shifting your perception, you are not merely changing your outlook. You are reshaping the energy that governs your reality. To harness this power, begin by observing your current perceptions. What narratives do you replay in your mind? What assumptions shape your interactions? Acknowledge the beliefs that limit you and challenge their validity. Replace them with a new vision of possibility, one that aligns with the life you wish to create. Just as Sarah discovered her true reflection through the wisdom of the photographer, you too can uncover the limitless potential within you. It begins with a single, intentional shift in perception, a decision to see yourself and the world around you through the lens of possibility and abundance. The universe is a mirror, reflecting back what you believe to be true. Choose to see your power and watch as the world begins to transform in response. Perception, when aligned with clarity and intention, becomes the gateway through which all things are possible. The boundary between thought and matter is thinner than most realize. Science, philosophy, and spirituality have long hinted at this profound truth. Our thoughts are not confined to the space within our minds. They are dynamic, creative forces that ripple through the unseen layers of reality, influencing events, circumstances, and even the physical world. In the sterile environment of a cutting-edge research laboratory, Dr. Elena Martinez, a physicist grappling with the mysteries of quantum entanglement, stumbled upon this realization. For months, her experiments led to dead ends, and the equations she meticulously crafted seemed to defy resolution. Frustrated and on the verge of abandoning her project, Elena confided in her mentor, Dr. Chen, who handed her an old leather-bound journal. "Write down your breakthrough," Dr. Chen advised. "See it clearly in your mind as if it's already real. Imagine yourself presenting it with clarity and excitement. The universe responds to thought more powerfully than you can imagine." Eleanor was skeptical. How could visualization, a technique often relegated to the realm of self-help, unlock answers to quantum puzzles? Yet, desperation compelled her to try. Each night, she opened the journal and described in vivid detail the moment of discovery she sought. She pictured herself standing before her peers, confidently sharing insights that bridged gaps in understanding. At first, nothing seemed to change. Her equations still refused to align, and her lab remained a space of quiet frustration. But as the weeks passed, a subtle shift began. New ideas emerged in her dreams. Connections she had previously overlooked became clear, and her intuition sharpened. Almost imperceptibly, the breakthrough materialized, not through grueling calculations, but through a flash of insight that mirrored her nightly visualizations. Elena's journey illustrates a universal principle. Thought is the architect of reality. While it is easy to dismiss thoughts as ephemeral or insignificant, they hold immense creative power. At its core, this principle aligns with the discoveries of quantum physics, which reveal that the observer, the one who perceives, affects the outcome of experiments. The act of focusing attention on a particular outcome creates a resonance, influencing matter and energy in ways that science is only beginning to understand. Every thought you hold is like a seed planted in the soil of the universe. Scattered, unfocused thoughts yield scattered, unfocused results. But thoughts held with clarity and intention act as a blueprint, a guide for the unseen forces that shape your life. This is not wishful thinking, it is a disciplined alignment with the creative laws of existence. The ancients understood this connection between mind and matter long before modern science began to explore it. Mystics, sages, and philosophers taught that concentrated thought, focused and repeated, has the power to shape the material world. This is why visualization and intention setting are cornerstone practices in the art of manifestation. To harness this quantum link, you must learn to focus your thoughts with unwavering precision. Think of a sculptor chiseling a block of marble. Each strike of the chisel, guided by the sculptor's vision, brings the final form closer to reality. In the same way, your focused thoughts gradually carve your desired reality out of the infinite possibilities around you. But focus alone is not enough. Repetition and belief amplify your creative power. A single fleeting thought may pass unnoticed, but a thought repeated with conviction becomes a pattern, a resonance that draws corresponding circumstances into your life. Begin with a simple practice. Each morning, set aside a few minutes to focus on one clear vision of what you wish to create. See it, feel it, and experience it as though it already exists. Hold this thought consistently, allowing it to grow stronger with each passing day. As you do, the quantum link between thought and matter will begin to manifest in ways that defy logic, but resonate with truth. Reality is not fixed. It is fluid and responsive. The forces that govern the universe are not distant or impersonal. They are attuned to your thoughts, waiting to align with your intentions. Embrace this truth and step into the role of a conscious creator, shaping your life with the infinite power of your mind. Repetition is the unsung architect of transformation. From the rhythm of the tides to the patterns of seasons, nature demonstrates the power of persistence. Just as water carves canyons through unyielding rock, repeated actions and thoughts reshape the contours of your mind and, consequently, your reality. In the quiet solitude of pre-dawn hours, Sarah, a young athlete, pushed herself to the limits on the track. Her physical training was intense, yet she found herself repeatedly held back, not by her body, but by something more elusive, her mind. No matter how hard she tried, there seemed to be an invisible ceiling she could not break through. One morning, her elderly coach, Master Wong, approached her with an object wrapped in silk. "This," he said, presenting her with an ancient scroll, "holds the secret to overcoming your barrier." Sarah unrolled the parchment, revealing a series of affirmations. "I am unshakable. My strength flows without limit. Victory lives within me." "Speak these words every morning and every night," he instructed, "not casually, but with conviction. Let them echo in your mind until they become your truth." Initially, Sarah found the exercise awkward. The words felt foreign, their promises too distant from her current reality. Yet Master Wong insisted she persist. Each morning she spoke the affirmations aloud, feeling their vibrations resonate in her chest. Each night she repeated them, letting their rhythm accompany her into sleep. Days turned into weeks, and something remarkable began to unfold. The affirmations, once mere words, started to take root. Sarah's inner dialogue shifted. Where doubt once resided, belief began to bloom. Her training sessions became more focused, her movements more fluid. In competition, she found herself breaking through barriers that had once seemed insurmountable. The transformation was not magic. It was the natural result of reprogramming her subconscious mind. Repetition, Sarah discovered, was not just a tool for learning. It was a portal to power. The mind, much like fertile soil, accepts what is planted consistently. Just as seeds grow into plants through constant care, repeated thoughts and affirmations shape the subconscious into a reflection of your desires. When you affirm something repeatedly, it bypasses the conscious mind's skepticism and embeds itself in your subconscious, becoming a belief. Beliefs are the foundation of your reality. What you believe about yourself and the world around you determines the actions you take and the outcomes you achieve. Repetition rewires your inner programming, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. This is why every spiritual tradition, from ancient chants to modern prayers, emphasizes the power of repetition. The effectiveness of repetition lies in its ability to align your mind with your desires. Scattered affirmations or half-hearted attempts yield little, but when affirmations are spoken with emotion, clarity, and consistency, they generate a powerful resonance. This resonance not only alters your internal state, but also influences the energy around you, drawing opportunities, people, and circumstances into alignment with your new beliefs. To harness this power, begin with small, focused affirmations that resonate deeply with your goals. Choose statements that embody the reality you wish to create, phrased in the present tense, as though they are already true. Speak them aloud daily, with emotion and intent. Let them become your internal mantra, a constant melody that reprograms your subconscious. Like Sarah, you may initially feel resistance. Doubt may whisper that the words are hollow, that change is impossible. Ignore these whispers. With persistence, the affirmations will take root, dissolving doubt and transforming your inner landscape. Repetition is not about force, it is about rhythm. It is the steady beat that reshapes the mind, the gentle insistence that redefines what is possible. Embrace it, and you will find that the barriers you once thought impenetrable begin to crumble, revealing a path to the life you have always envisioned. Reality does not resist repetition, it responds to it. Speak, think, and feel your truth consistently, and the universe will echo it back to you in ways that exceed your imagination. Beneath the surface of existence lies a field of infinite possibilities, a canvas upon which reality is painted. Quantum science has unveiled what ancient mystics always knew: thought is the brush, and belief is the color that fills the strokes. The connection between the unseen and the physical is not merely theoretical, it is the framework of creation itself. Dr. Elena Martinez, a brilliant but skeptical physicist, spent countless nights in her laboratory seeking answers to the mysteries of quantum entanglement. Despite her technical expertise, every experiment seemed to lead to a dead end. Her frustration grew until her mentor, Dr. Chen, introduced her to an idea that straddled the boundary between science and mysticism. "It is not the equations that are failing you," Dr. Chen said, placing a weathered journal on her desk. "It is your inability to visualize the outcome." The greatest scientific breakthroughs began not with numbers, but with imagination. Einstein rode a beam of light in his mind. Tesla saw his inventions in vivid detail before he built them. "What do you see, Elena?" Skeptical but desperate, Elena opened the journal. Inside was a simple instruction. Each night, before closing her eyes, she was to envision her desired discovery as though it had already happened. She was to feel the exhilaration of success, see herself presenting her findings, and imagine the impact of her work on the scientific community. At first, the exercise felt futile, even foolish. But with each passing night, Elena noticed something profound. Her thoughts, once scattered and overwhelmed by doubt, began to coalesce into a single, clear image. Her dreams became vivid, offering insights she had never considered. The clarity in her mind translated into clarity in her work. Within weeks, she achieved a breakthrough that had eluded her for years. Her equations aligned effortlessly, and her experiments yielded results so groundbreaking that her colleagues were left in awe. The process was not just scientific, it was deeply personal, a testament to the power of focused thought. The quantum field does not differentiate between what is imagined and what is real. At its core, it responds to energy, frequency, and intention. Every thought you hold sends out a vibrational signal into this field, shaping the reality that unfolds. This is the essence of the quantum blueprint. Your thoughts and beliefs create a template that the universe uses to construct your experiences. The clearer and more consistent this template, the more precise the manifestation. Scattered or contradictory thoughts, however, lead to fragmented outcomes. To harness this power, clarity is key. Visualization is not idle daydreaming. It is the deliberate act of designing your reality. When you visualize, you are not simply observing, you are creating. Your mind begins to align with the frequency of your desired outcome, and the quantum field responds in kind. The next step is to pair visualization with emotion. The quantum field is deeply sensitive to the energy behind your thoughts. When you visualize with genuine feeling, joy, gratitude, excitement, you amplify your signal. It is the emotional charge that turns a static image into a dynamic force, capable of bending reality to your will. The ancient mystics understood this principle intuitively. They spoke of faith as a substance, an energy that materializes the unseen. Modern science now corroborates this truth. The observer affects the observed, collapsing possibilities into tangible realities through focused attention and intent. Like Dr. Martinez, you are both the observer and the creator. You stand at the intersection of thought and matter, wielding a power that transcends the physical. With every clear, intentional thought, you etch a blueprint into the fabric of existence, calling forth the reality you wish to experience. As you begin to practice this principle, remember that consistency is your ally. A single thought, no matter how vivid, is like a single drop of water. But repeated, focused visualization is like a flowing river, carving its path through the landscape of reality. Close your eyes. Imagine the life you wish to create. See it, feel it, and believe in its inevitability. This is not wishful thinking. It is the quantum act of creation. The universe does not respond to vague hopes or fleeting desires. It responds to conviction, to the unshakable knowing that what you see in your mind's eye is as real as the ground beneath your feet. You are the architect of your destiny, the painter of your quantum masterpiece. With thought as your brush and belief as your palette, there is no limit to the reality you can create. As the heart beats, it sends out signals far beyond the body, creating an electromagnetic field that extends into the unseen dimensions of reality. This field, far more potent than the mind's mental energy, is a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, the known and the unknown. Emotions are the fuel that powers this energy, drawing experiences into your life like a magnet. Emotion is not merely a reaction to events, it is a creative force. The way you feel determines the vibrational frequency you emit, and that frequency determines what you attract. Joy, love, gratitude. These emotions resonate at the highest frequencies, aligning you with possibilities that mirror their energy. Conversely, fear, doubt, and anger emit lower frequencies, pulling in experiences that reinforce those states. Consider the story of Amara, a woman whose life seemed perpetually stuck in a cycle of disappointment. She longed for a fulfilling career, meaningful relationships, and financial stability, yet her days were filled with stress and frustration. Every attempt to break free from her circumstances ended in failure, leaving her feeling powerless. One evening, Amara attended a lecture on the power of emotional alignment. The speaker, a charismatic teacher named Surya, spoke with a conviction that pierced through her skepticism. "Your emotions are not just reactions," Surya explained. "They are commands. When you dwell in frustration, you instruct the universe to deliver more of the same. But when you embody gratitude, even for things you do not yet see, you unlock doors that seemed forever closed." Skeptical but intrigued, Amara decided to experiment. Each morning, before rising from bed, she would spend 5 minutes feeling gratitude for the life she desired, as if it were already hers. She imagined herself walking into her dream job, her colleagues celebrating her contributions. She visualized a loving partner by her side, her bank account flourishing, and her days filled with purpose and joy. At first, it felt unnatural, even forced. Her mind resisted, reminding her of the challenges she still faced. But as days turned into weeks, something began to shift. The heaviness in her heart lessened, replaced by a sense of lightness and possibility. Opportunities began to appear. A chance meeting with an old acquaintance led to a job interview, and a casual conversation at a cafe sparked a new relationship. Amara's outer world changed because her inner world transformed first. She discovered a profound truth. The universe does not respond to the words you say or the actions you take alone. It responds to the energy you radiate. This principle is at the core of the law of attraction. Like attracts like. The frequency of your emotions sends a signal to the universe, which matches it with experiences of a similar vibration. But the key to this law lies in consistency. A fleeting moment of joy cannot undo hours of fear or doubt. To truly manifest your desires, you must cultivate emotional alignment as a state of being. How can you achieve this? Begin by recognizing that emotions are not arbitrary. They are habits. The more you dwell in a particular emotional state, the easier it becomes to return to it. Just as a muscle strengthens with use, your capacity for joy, gratitude, and love grows the more you practice them. One powerful tool for cultivating high-frequency emotions is gratitude. Gratitude is not just an acknowledgement of what you have. It is an expression of faith in what is to come. When you feel grateful for something you desire, as though it is already yours, you collapse the barrier between the seen and the unseen, drawing it into your reality. Another tool is visualization, but with an emotional twist. Do not simply see your desired outcome. Feel it. Imagine the elation, the relief, the excitement that will accompany your manifestation. Let those emotions flood your being, saturating your energy field with their frequency. Finally, practice emotional mastery. Life will present challenges that threaten to pull you into lower frequencies. When this happens, pause, breathe. Remind yourself that your power lies not in reacting to circumstances, but in choosing your response. Each time you return to joy, gratitude, or love in the face of adversity, you strengthen your alignment with your highest reality. Like Amara, you have the power to shift your life by shifting your emotions. You are not at the mercy of your feelings. You are their master. By aligning your emotional state with the frequency of your desires, you become a magnet for the experiences you seek. The heart's magnetic field is immeasurable in its reach, extending far beyond what the mind can grasp. It is through this field that the universe hears your call. Speak to it with the language of love, joy, and gratitude, and watch as it answers with blessings beyond your imagination. In the symphony of manifestation, there is one note that often goes unheard: surrender. While belief and focused intention are vital forces, surrender is the space where these energies are allowed to flow freely, unimpeded by resistance. It is the act of releasing attachment to the outcome, trusting that the universe will orchestrate the perfect symphony for your desires to unfold. The concept of surrender is often misunderstood. Many equate it with giving up or relinquishing control. But true surrender is not about abandoning your desires. It is about releasing the need to micromanage the how and when of their arrival. It is the recognition that the universe, with its infinite intelligence, knows the most harmonious path to your manifestations. Consider the story of Elias, a young entrepreneur consumed by the pursuit of success. He meticulously planned every detail of his business, striving tirelessly to control every outcome. Despite his efforts, progress was slow, and obstacles seemed to multiply. Frustration and doubt began to creep into his thoughts, clouding his vision and draining his energy. One evening, while reflecting on his struggles, Elias stumbled upon an ancient teaching: set your intention and let go. Trust the current to carry you. Intrigued, he decided to experiment. He wrote down his goals, visualized them with clarity, and then did something he had never done before. He released them. Elias chose to trust that the seeds he had planted would grow in their own time, in their own way. He continued to take inspired action, but without the desperation that had once driven him. Instead of fixating on the outcome, he focused on the joy of the process, building connections, creating value, and immersing himself in his work. To his astonishment, opportunities began to flow into his life effortlessly. A chance conversation led to a partnership that expanded his reach. A delay that once would have frustrated him revealed itself as a blessing in disguise, opening doors he had never considered. By surrendering his need to control, Elias unlocked a flow of synchronicity that propelled him forward with ease. This is the paradox of surrender. When you let go, you make space for miracles to enter. Attachment creates tension, a resistance that blocks the natural flow of energy. Surrender, on the other hand, is a state of allowing, a quiet confidence that the universe is working on your behalf, even when you cannot yet see the results. How do you practice surrender without falling into complacency? It begins with trust. Trust in the process, trust in the timing, and most importantly, trust in yourself. Know that your desires are valid, and that the universe has already set the wheels in motion to bring them to you. A simple yet powerful practice is to regularly affirm this or something better. When you release your attachment to a specific outcome, you open yourself to possibilities far greater than what you could have imagined. Another key to surrender is detachment from the timeline. The human mind often imposes arbitrary deadlines on manifestations, leading to frustration when they are not met. But the universe operates on divine timing, a rhythm that ensures everything unfolds at the perfect moment. By releasing the need to control the when, you free yourself from the burden of impatience and align with the natural flow of creation. Finally, surrender requires faith in the unseen. Just as a farmer trusts that the seeds planted in spring will bear fruit in summer, you must trust that the energy you have invested in your desires will yield results. Even when no visible progress is apparent, know that the roots are growing beneath the surface, preparing to blossom in due time. Surrender is not a sign of weakness, it is a testament to your strength. It is an act of courage to step back and trust the invisible forces at play. It is a declaration of faith in the abundance of the universe and in your own ability to co-create with it. Like Elias, you may find that the most profound breakthroughs come not from relentless effort, but from the quiet act of letting go. Surrender is not the end of the journey, it is the bridge that connects your intention to its manifestation. In the dance of creation, surrender is the moment you let the music take over, allowing the rhythm of the universe to guide your steps. Trust the flow, and watch as life moves in harmony with your deepest desires. Gratitude is often seen as a pleasant afterthought, a way to express thanks once your desires have manifested. But in the realm of metaphysics, gratitude is more than a polite gesture. It is a transformative force that accelerates manifestation. Gratitude is the language of abundance, the energetic vibration that bridges the gap between your current reality and your desired future. Imagine the universe as a mirror reflecting your innermost feelings and beliefs. When you radiate gratitude, you signal to the universe that you are already aligned with the energy of fulfillment. This alignment magnetizes more experiences that match the frequency of thankfulness, creating a feedback loop of abundance. Consider the story of Layla, a school teacher who dreamed of traveling the world. She spent years feeling trapped by her circumstances, lamenting the lack of time and resources to pursue her dream. Her focus on what she didn't have only reinforced those conditions, keeping her aspirations out of reach. One evening, while browsing a second-hand bookstore, Layla stumbled upon a journal titled, "Gratitude is Your Compass." The premise was simple. Each day, list 3 things you are grateful for and feel the emotion of gratitude as deeply as possible. Skeptical but intrigued, she decided to give it a try. At first, Layla struggled to find reasons to be thankful. Her gratitude lists were mundane: her morning coffee, the sunlight streaming through her window, the kindness of a student. Yet, as days turned into weeks, something remarkable began to happen. Her mindset shifted. She started noticing blessings she had previously overlooked: the supportive colleagues at her school, the joy of teaching young minds, the beauty of her neighborhood. As her gratitude deepened, unexpected opportunities began to unfold. A friend mentioned a teaching exchange program abroad, something she had never considered. The program covered travel expenses and allowed her to work in a school halfway around the world. Within months, Layla found herself standing on the steps of an ancient temple in Kyoto, Japan, living the life she had once thought impossible. This is the alchemy of gratitude. It is not merely about being thankful for what you already have. It is about expressing thanks for the fulfillment of your desires as if they are already yours. This practice transforms gratitude from a reaction to a proactive force, one that shapes reality through its high vibrational energy. How do you cultivate this transformative gratitude? Begin by acknowledging the abundance that already exists in your life, no matter how small it may seem. Write these blessings down and immerse yourself in the feeling of thankfulness. Then extend your gratitude into the realm of what you wish to manifest. Speak or write your thanks as though your desires have already come to fruition. For example, if you are seeking financial abundance, you might affirm, "I am so grateful for the wealth that flows effortlessly into my life. Thank you for the freedom and opportunities it provides." If you long for love, you could say, "Thank you for the deep and fulfilling connection I share with my partner. I am overwhelmed with joy and appreciation." Gratitude is not about pretending. It is about embodying the emotional state of your desired reality. When you feel gratitude deeply and consistently, you collapse the energetic distance between where you are and where you wish to be. This practice also dissolves resistance. It is difficult to hold both gratitude and doubt simultaneously. The energy of thankfulness overrides fear and uncertainty, creating a state of openness and receptivity. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from what is missing to what is possible. Remember, the universe is attuned to the vibration you emit. When you radiate gratitude, you signal that you are in harmony with the flow of abundance. Like a magnet, you attract more experiences that align with this frequency, turning your life into a continuous celebration of blessings. As Layla discovered, gratitude is the compass that guides you toward your dreams. It transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary ones and opens doors you never knew existed. It is not merely a response to blessings, it is the catalyst that creates them. In the symphony of manifestation, gratitude is the melody that harmonizes your intentions with the rhythm of the universe. Let it resonate deeply within you and watch as it transforms your life in ways beyond imagination. In the intricate dance of manifestation, one of the most misunderstood yet vital steps is the art of letting go. Letting go is not about abandoning your desires. It is about releasing the grip of control and trusting in the universe to orchestrate their fulfillment. It is a surrender to the flow of life, allowing the energies you have set in motion to take shape without interference. Think of planting a seed. After placing it in the soil, you do not dig it up every day to check its progress. Instead, you water it, give it sunlight, and trust that nature will do the rest. Similarly, in the realm of manifestation, letting go is the act of stepping back, knowing that the forces you have aligned with are working on your behalf. Ethan, a young entrepreneur, learned this lesson the hard way. After starting his own business, he poured every ounce of energy into its success. He worked tirelessly, obsessed over details, and micromanaged every aspect of his venture. Despite his efforts, progress was slow, and the stress took a toll on his health and relationships. One evening, during a rare moment of quiet, Ethan confided in his mentor, a seasoned businessman named Victor. Victor listened patiently before sharing a story of his own. He spoke of a time when he had tried to force a deal to happen, only for it to collapse due to his relentless pushing. It wasn't until he stepped back, trusted the process, and allowed space for alignment that the right opportunity presented itself effortlessly. Victor explained that the universe operates in its own timing. Pushing too hard or obsessing over outcomes creates resistance. Your job, he said, is to set your intention, take inspired action, and then let the universe work its magic. Trust is the bridge between intention and manifestation. Ethan took his mentor's words to heart. He began practicing the art of letting go, shifting his focus from constant striving to trusting the flow. He continued to work diligently, but stopped micromanaging every detail. Instead, he leaned into the belief that his efforts, combined with the universe's orchestration, would bring about the desired results. In the weeks that followed, unexpected breakthroughs occurred. A chance meeting at a networking event led to a partnership that transformed his business. The growth he had been chasing so desperately unfolded naturally, without the strain and stress that had consumed him before. Letting go requires faith, not blind faith, but a deep inner knowing that the universe is a co-creator in your journey. It is a declaration of trust that your desires, once set in motion, will unfold in the perfect way and at the perfect time. This does not mean abandoning responsibility or ceasing all action. Rather, it is about releasing attachment to specific outcomes and relinquishing the need to control every detail. Why is letting go so powerful? Because attachment breeds resistance. When you cling to a specific result, you send a message of lack, of not yet having. This energy disrupts the flow of manifestation. In contrast, letting go creates space for the universe to respond. It shifts your vibration from desperation to trust, from scarcity to abundance. The art of letting go also acknowledges the infinite intelligence of the universe. Sometimes, what you desire may not be in alignment with your highest good, or there may be a better path than the one you can currently envision. Letting go allows for the possibility of greater outcomes than you imagined, opening the door to serendipity and miracles. How do you practice letting go? Begin with awareness. Notice when you are overly attached to an outcome, when your thoughts are consumed by worry or your actions driven by fear. Take a step back and remind yourself that you are not alone in this process. Affirm, "I trust the universe to guide me." I release all attachment to how or when my desires will manifest. Engage in activities that bring you joy and help you release control. Whether it's spending time in nature, meditating, or pursuing a creative hobby, these practices shift your focus away from the need to force outcomes. They anchor you in the present moment, where the true magic of life unfolds. Letting go does not mean giving up, it means giving way. It is the ultimate act of faith and the final step in aligning your energy with the flow of creation. When you release the need to control, you open the door for the universe to surprise you in ways beyond your imagination. Ethan's story is a reminder that manifestation is not about struggle or force. It is about aligning with the natural rhythm of life, setting your intentions, and then stepping aside to let the universe take the lead. The art of letting go is not a passive act. It is an empowered choice to trust in the infinite possibilities of creation. Gratitude is the master key to unlocking abundance. It is not merely a polite gesture or fleeting sentiment. It is an energetic state that aligns you with the frequency of receiving. When you cultivate gratitude, you acknowledge the blessings that already exist in your life, creating a powerful magnetism that attracts even more to be grateful for. Consider the story of Maya, a single mother working tirelessly to provide for her daughter. Despite her struggles, Maya made it a daily ritual to give thanks for the little things, a kind word from a stranger, the warmth of the sun on her face, her daughter's laughter. At first, her gratitude seemed like a small comfort amidst her challenges, but over time, it became a transformative force. One evening, Maya sat down with a notebook and began writing a list of everything she was thankful for. As the list grew, so did her awareness of the abundance already present in her life. She realized that even in her most difficult moments, she had been supported, guided, and blessed in ways she had overlooked. This shift in perspective changed everything. Her energy lightened, and her outlook became more optimistic. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach began to appear. A promotion at work, unexpected financial support, and a new circle of supportive friends. Maya's life began to flourish, not because her circumstances magically changed overnight, but because her gratitude unlocked the flow of abundance. Gratitude is a recognition of the infinite supply of the universe. It is a declaration that you are already in alignment with the energy of having rather than wanting. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you send a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. The power of gratitude lies in its ability to elevate your vibration. Every thought and emotion carries a frequency, and gratitude resonates at one of the highest levels. When you practice gratitude, you become a beacon of positive energy, attracting circumstances, people, and experiences that match your elevated state. This principle is not new. It has been understood by spiritual masters and sages for centuries. The act of giving thanks has been a central practice in cultures and traditions around the world, from ancient rituals to modern affirmations. It is a bridge between you and the infinite abundance of the universe. Gratitude also shifts your focus from what is missing to what is present. This simple yet profound shift rewires your brain, training it to notice opportunities and blessings instead of dwelling on problems. Studies in neuroscience reveal that practicing gratitude can reconfigure neural pathways, fostering greater resilience, creativity, and emotional well-being. How do you integrate gratitude into your manifestation practice? Begin by acknowledging the gifts in your life right now. Every morning, list 3 things you are grateful for. These can be as simple as a good night's sleep, a comforting meal, or the love of a friend. Let this practice anchor you in the energy of abundance. Take this a step further by expressing gratitude for the desires you are manifesting as though they have already arrived. For example, instead of saying, "I want financial freedom," say, "I am so grateful for the financial freedom that allows me to live my dream life." This shifts your vibration from wanting to having, aligning you with the reality you wish to create. Acknowledge even the challenges in your life with gratitude. Each obstacle carries a lesson, and each lesson is a step forward in your growth. By finding gratitude in difficulties, you transform them into stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Remember that gratitude is not a one-time act. It is a way of being. It is a daily practice that reinforces your connection to the abundance of the universe. It requires mindfulness and intention, but the rewards are immense. A life filled with joy, fulfillment, and unlimited possibilities. Maya's journey teaches us that gratitude is not dependent on external circumstances. It is a choice, a mindset that transforms how you experience life. Whether you are surrounded by riches or facing hardship, gratitude is always available to you, waiting to elevate your vibration and open the floodgates of abundance. In your manifestation journey, gratitude is both the foundation and the culmination. It grounds you in the present moment while drawing you closer to your desires. As you give thanks, you expand your capacity to receive, creating a virtuous cycle of giving and receiving that sustains your connection to the flow of life. Gratitude is more than a practice. It is a state of being. It is the lens through which you see the world and the language through which you communicate with the universe. By embracing the power of gratitude, you step into your true role as a co-creator, shaping your reality with love, joy, and appreciation. Manifestation is not just about setting intentions or visualizing desires. It is also about aligning with the natural flow of universal timing. Just as the seasons follow their rhythm, so too does the process of creation adhere to a divine timetable. Understanding this is key to unlocking your full manifesting potential. Patience is often misunderstood in the context of manifestation. It is not passive waiting or resignation. Rather, it is an active state of trust and alignment. When you plant a seed, you do not dig it up every day to check its progress. You trust the process, knowing that the seed will grow in its own time. This same principle applies to the manifestation of your desires. Consider the story of Elias, a young entrepreneur who dreamed of launching a revolutionary app. He poured his energy into designing and marketing, but success seemed elusive. Frustrated, he was on the verge of abandoning his dream when he met an elderly inventor named Thomas. Thomas shared a lesson from his own life. Every invention I've brought to life had to align with the world's readiness for it. No amount of effort can force something into being before its time, but when the moment is right, the doors will open effortlessly. Inspired by these words, Elias stepped back from his frustration and embraced trust. He continued his work but stopped pushing against resistance. Months later, a technological breakthrough in the industry created a perfect opening for his app. investors lined up, and his vision became a reality, not because he forced it, but because he aligned with the timing of the universe. Universal timing operates on a level beyond human comprehension. It coordinates circumstances, people, and opportunities in ways that ensure the most harmonious outcome. Your job is not to control the when or how, but to remain aligned with the energy of trust and readiness. This does not mean abandoning your efforts. It means taking inspired action while releasing attachment to the outcome. It is the balance between doing and being. Doing what is within your power while being open to the universe's timing. Impatience stems from fear and lack, whereas trust stems from abundance and faith. When you trust the process, you signal to the universe that you believe in its infinite wisdom. This trust creates a resonance that attracts circumstances aligned with your highest good. Remember that delays are not denials. What seems like a setback may actually be a redirection, preparing you for something greater than you imagined. The universe sees the bigger picture and orchestrates events to ensure your desires manifest in the most beneficial way. How do you align with universal timing? Start by cultivating presence. The present moment is the gateway to divine timing. When you are fully engaged in the now, you create the conditions for synchronicity to unfold. Release resistance. Resistance often takes the form of worry, doubt, or frustration. These emotions block the flow of manifestation. Instead, practice acceptance, trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities. The universe communicates through subtle cues, unexpected opportunities, intuitive nudges, or recurring patterns. These are indications that you are in alignment with its timing. Meditation and mindfulness are powerful tools for attuning yourself to the flow of universal timing. By quieting the mind, you become more receptive to the guidance of the universe, allowing you to act when the moment is right. Lastly, practice gratitude for the process. Even before your desire manifests, give thanks for the journey. Gratitude keeps you in alignment with abundance and trust, reinforcing your connection to the universal flow. Elias's success was not just a result of his effort, it was the outcome of his alignment with divine timing. By trusting the process and remaining open to the flow of life, he allowed the universe to bring his vision to fruition at the perfect moment. In your own journey, remember that the universe is your co-creator, not your adversary. It operates with a wisdom that transcends human understanding, ensuring that every desire manifests at the right time and in the right way. Aligning with this timing is not a limitation. It is liberation, freeing you from the need to control and allowing you to live in harmony with the flow of creation. Trust in the timing of the universe, and you will find that everything unfolds in perfect order, bringing you not only what you desire, but also the growth and fulfillment that accompany it. As the final words of this journey resonate within you, a deeper truth begins to settle, a truth that has always been there, waiting to be acknowledged. You are the creator of your reality. This is not merely a poetic notion or an abstract idea. It is a fundamental principle that governs the universe and your place within it. The power to manifest is not something external, something you must seek or learn to access. It is an intrinsic part of who you are. Every thought you hold, every belief you nurture, every emotion you feel, and every action you take contributes to the symphony of your life. The universe is not outside of you, it flows through you, responding to the vibrations you emit. You have journeyed through ancient wisdom, sacred laws, and profound practices. You have uncovered the mysteries of perception, belief, and energy. You have learned to align with the flow of the universe, to focus your intention, and to act with clarity and conviction. But the true essence of manifestation lies in one simple yet profound realization. You are already everything you seek to become. Manifestation is not about acquiring or achieving. It is about revealing. Every desire, every dream is a reflection of the infinite potential that already exists within you. The process of manifestation is a journey of uncovering that truth, peeling back the layers of doubt, fear, and limitation to reveal the radiant, boundless creator that you are. Now, as you move forward, the tools and practices shared in these chapters are yours to use, adapt, and refine. They are not rigid formulas, but guides to help you align with your unique path. Trust your intuition, for it is the voice of the infinite guiding you. Trust the timing of your life, for every experience serves your growth. And most importantly, trust yourself, for you are the source of all creation. You are the artist and the canvas, the dreamer and the dream, the question and the answer. Embrace this truth with humility and awe, for with it comes not only great power, but also great responsibility. Use this power to create a reality that reflects the highest expression of your soul, a reality of love, joy, abundance, and harmony. As this chapter closes, a new one begins. The journey of manifestation does not end here. It is infinite, ever unfolding, and ever expanding. Step forward with courage and wonder, knowing that the universe is your canvas and your heart is the brush. You are the creator. Now create a life that is as limitless, vibrant, and extraordinary as you are.